100 men versus one gorilla. Who do you think would win?
You can't simply just ask that question. The question is so...
What do you mean? Yes, I can. I can ask the question.
Where are they fighting? What, in space? Like,
Sure.
all right. Oh, fuck, a space gorilla.
In those space suits.
The gorilla just...
It's time to get wild.
That was wild.
What's that shirt you got there?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You big Earth, Wind, and Fire head?
I've seen them 5 times.
So is that a weird way of saying yes? Or
Yeah.
why didn't you just say yes?
I've seen them 5 times. You tell me.
I love that, like the weird flex of that. So wait, what about Earth, Wind, and Fire do you like so much?
What about them?
Yeah, like why do you need to see them so much?
Living Legends.
Living Legends. Are they all alive?
No.
Oh.
There's 3 left.
Oh, so it's more of like...
See them before. Like, it's
Yeah.
like Theseus' ship.
Oh.
Like, there's 3 original members left.
Yeah.
And the rest are all like, they come in and out and stuff like that. But like, if those 3 are gone, is it still Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Yeah.
Like Chicago's the same way. There's like 2 members left from the original band.
Yeah. I used to when I was doing sound, I did a few gigs with I think it's the Four Tops.
Oh,
it's like an old
Motown.
And they're still alive and kicking. But what was really funny is that none of them, I don't think any of the original members were in the band.
Yeah.
But their sons, they're so old that now their sons are in the band, and their sons are now old too.
Yeah.
So it's just weird, like Game of Thrones level of like lineage, but in like Four Tops, and also like
is that
what's it called?
Tops?
It's royalties.
Yeah.
It's like royalties of it's
like
it's
a legacy,
game of,
like a
it's
like
game
a
of
frat.
royalties.
Yeah. I like that. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire has the same thing.
Yeah.
I think some of their kids were in the band at some point, and then they're like, this was fun. I'm out.
So let's cut to that scene. I like,
son, go to my bed.
Yes, Father. Yes.
The time has come for me to bestow my legacy. Give me that book. It's the book of Earth, Wind, and Fire. The song of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Give me the book. Hand me the book.
Oh, here it is, Father.
Let's groove tonight. Oh, I can't even do it. Oh, I can't do it. Let's make it a spice of life. No.
My father, Philip Bailey.
I cannot groove tonight much longer in this mortal coil.
Yeah, no.
My son.
We've been telling you for about 20 years.
Well, that's fine. Okay, first off, that's really rude. It's really rude the way you're saying this. But secondly, listen, I think it's your time. I know that you were trying to do something different with your life. Be a doctor or whatever it is.
I am a podiatrist, yeah.
Was that a foot doctor?
Yes.
Yes.
Father, you're saying.
But I think the reason why you're a foot doctor is because you know how to get down.
Your dementia is hitting you. You're singing Casey and the Sunshine Band songs.
This is what I mean. But still, you know how to groove to. You know how to.
I only know one song on Earth, Wind, and Fire. Hold on. Let me just Google some songs.
This is what I'm saying. Wait, what instrument do I play again? It's the.
You're the lead singer.
I think you need to be.
And sometimes you play the marimba.
I'm handing you this song of Earth, Wind, and Fire. You are taking my legacy before I pass on this mortal coil and becoming the lead singer of the band, is what I'm trying to say.
I accept that, Father. I just wish that you had given it to me, like sooner in my life. I myself am retired from the podiatry business.
Oh, wait, how old are you again?
I'm 65.
Oh, shit. Wow, We were still a young, spry man. I remember we were on our 5th. That's when we really hit a groove. Okay. Welcome to That Was Wild. My name is Adam Macias, and this episode is going to be wild. Me and my best friend Stevie Weavy, Steve Sotelo is joining.
Did you know that? Did I ever tell you they used to call me that?
Stevie Weavy?
Kaka Pee. That's what they call me.
Wait, what was their name they called you?
Stevie Weavy Kaka Pee.
Who called you that?
My mom, my sister.
Wait, your mom called you that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get into that.
I think it's about this time that I got caca on my pee-pee.
Stevie Weeby Caca Pee. Anyways, your family clearly loves you a lot. Speaking of loves you a lot, this show loves you a lot because you're a returning champion.
Of course.
Steve Sotelo, he's been on a bunch of times. He's a champion of the show. He's been on a bunch of times, though he always disappears whenever there's a character on the show for some reason. But I
don't like the people you bring on.
Yeah, weird, super rude.
Yeah.
I keep telling them that, but I don't know why. But we're doing some fun stuff this week. We're going to talk about some very fun stuff. But we're going to check in with Steve here. Steve, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Thank you for
It's Mexicans Independence Day. Yeah, it is Mexicans Independence Day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's September 18th.
No. I've been told this my whole life.
Cinco de Mayo is a day that we said no to the French about annexation or something like that.
You don't even know.
Yeah, I don't, but I remember I was on.
So why are you correcting me?
Because I know when is Mexican Independence Day.
Okay, so you know when Mexican Independence Day,
September 18th.
but you don't even know what Cinco de Mayo is.
No, and I used to just think that was like something fun for the Mexican people. But I was talking to this girl on Hinge, I think, or Tinder.
Look out, Christine.
This was before Christina, okay? This was like a couple years back, and this girl was like, oh, I don't celebrate. She's a Mexican girl. She's like, I don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. I can't believe that you do.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I don't know what it means.
I think a lot of people don't.
It's like St. Patrick's Day. Does anyone really fucking care about what St. Patrick's Day is about? It's
that's
just a day for the Irish to drink and for everyone to drink.
That's when St. Patrick drove all the snakes out of Ireland. That's what I know.
Bro.
Isn't that what it is? Or is it
clearly it was wrong because Randy Orton went to go wrestle over there last year. Snakes are still there.
Well, okay, so here's a little bit of history. I looked up what Cinco de Mayo is. I was just joshing with you. I know it's not Independence Day, y'all. It's Cinco de Mayo commemorates the Mexican military's victory over France at the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862.
Cool.
And it's to symbolize Mexican pride of resistance of a foreign intervention. Which weirdly, I don't know, seems a little relevant these days, you know?
Yeah.
But what does Cinco de Mayo mean to you, Steve Sotelo?
Up until 2023, it was a day to be super Mexican and drink.
Oh, okay. Well, wait, what would you do to be super Mexican?
I would eat Mexican food.
Oh, okay. That's your idea of being super Mexican. It's not like you would like throw some like furry dice on your car and like go.
Whoa,
there's
a big difference between
some thumpers.
There's a very big difference in the cultures of Mexicans and Islos. Okay, what you're speaking is Islos. Are there Mexicans in Islos? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
My uncle is the center of that Venn diagram. He Hispanic, had lowriders growing up.
Right.
I, Mexican, not from Islos, do not have lowriders.
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
So please get your shit correct.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I eat Mexican food.
I didn't mean to offend you.
I don't know what we do. I don't think it meant anything to my family.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry to offend you.
You're also
Lo siento.
Lo siento. You know what? One time this girl was
excuse-me. Lo siento. I took a Duolingo. I've been taking Duolingo recently.
Yeah.
Are
you?
Yeah.
I actually do want to get into Duolingo.
Yeah, you speak a little bit. You speak Spanish.
I do.
A little bit.
Sí hablo español.
So thanks for asking. I do think of when I think of Cinco de Mayo, this is what it means to me. I think of white people slamming tequila shots.
No, it's those big margaritas.
And
like
margaritas.
Chili's. They
And-
go to Chili's and they go.
I think of
Or south of the
white
border.
people celebrating Cinco de Mayo more than Mexican culture, personally.
A lot of grassy ass is being thrown.
Yes.
On May 5th.
Lots of bad refried beans and rice being celebrated right now. But
Oh.
weirdly, I don't think right now. You know, it's kind of a weird time to be celebrating Mexican culture. To be
Yeah, I
honest
want to
with
see
you.
what the energy's like.
Yeah,
Like
Well,
I'm gonna go outside and see.
dude, check this out,
I might go have dinner.
dude. Chicago canceled their Cinco de Mayo parade.
I
The
didn't even
fear
know
of-
that Chicago had a single. I didn't even know Mexicans were up that north.
Well, somebody's got to work in the kitchens.
Whoa. You know, my brother once told me that all food is Mexican food because it's Mexicans that are making it.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked in the kitchens up north, so I think it's fair to say.
The best sushi in Chicago made by a Mexican dude.
Yeah. And then in New York, it's the Puerto Rican. Okay, so
Concerns have been mounting here in Chicago's Mexican community over President Trump's immigration policies. That's why organizers say they made the decision to cancel the annual Cinco de Mayo parade and festivities.
Oh, what's that?
It was scheduled for next month. This
Spit
comes
take.
as Chicago became one of several so-called sanctuary cities in the U.S. targeted by immigration and customs enforcement.
Ice.
Organizers say nearly
put some ice in that margarita.
Not in my people.
half of the event sponsors dropped out due to those concerns.
We could have done it with the 50% of the sponsorship, which is great. And but it's not, again, about money. And it's just more about the safety. Our people are scared. See, some of them, they don't even want to go to work. And some of them, they taking a high risk. And definitely, I mean, it's not much to celebrate.
Okay, so super dark shit.
Yeah.
But I think this is like where it's like when I mean by like white people being upset by this, I think it's like this is where it's hurting the white people the most. It's like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Like the board meeting of like white people, like, hold on. But are the margaritas still gonna be frosty?
You hear about our favorite Mexican who's doing a huge promotion on Cinco de Mayo where he'll buy your shot and your appetizer?
No, wait, who is this?
He has a tequila company. He has a shampoo company. He is bald.
Mr. Worldwide.
No,
Oh.
it's The Rock. The
He's
Rock.
Not, he's
our,
not Mexican?
our favorite Mexican decided that he has his tequila company. He will buy your shot of Terramana and an appetizer at participating restaurants all around the country.
What?
Yes.
On Cinco de Mayo.
Yes. It's called Guac on the Rock.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Guac on the rock?
Look that shit up. Guac on the Rock. And it's in its fifth year.
Oh, this has been a thing.
You gotta feel the mana.
It's back and bigger than ever.
Guac on the rock. What does that mean? All your guacamole on the rock.
Find a restaurant near you, order a Terramana guac, submit the
All you
picture of
gotta do
your
is order
receipt.
Your Terramana, and your guac is on me. Guac is on the rock.
So you buy the tequila and then you submit it on an app somehow or something?
Yeah, and then you get a Venmo. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
What?
Guac on the Rock.
This man is hustling, dude. Would you do this?
Have you ever had Terramana? I mean, you're
No,
3
I'm
years
sober.
Yeah. But before you got sober, you should have taken the chance.
I would have totally done this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I almost want to do it now.
No.
Just for free guac? Guac is expensive. With these tariffs,
That is true.
this is what bankrupts The Rock because guac is like incredibly
He
expensive
goes
now.
super blue state because of this.
It goes super, yeah.
Wait, hold on. But my tequila is from Mexico. And the guac
Yeah.
is
Wait.
from Mexico.
Listen, so we got to that. Mr. Dwayne The Rock. Listen.
Yeah. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Hey, first off,
Yeah.
are
Sorry.
you feeling the mana?
Yeah, of course. I'm feeling the mana. I
You
just
feel it, brother.
excuse me. Yeah, I just want to. It's kind of hot out here by the pool. Thanks.
It's
thanks.
cold. Oh, you talking to me? I got goosebumps on. I got goosebumps.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Final boss.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for inviting me out to your house out here. But listen, as your CFO of your company here, I just want to say this guac on the rock. I don't think it's going to work this year, mainly because I'm sorry. Did you just chug
The shampoo.
Was you just chug shampoo?
Papatua.
I'm sorry. Why did you stop flexing your bucks?
Listen,
your
when
pecs,
it's all
Rock.
natural, it is all natural.
What? You could put a shirt on.
Best ingredients ever. And honestly, it's smooth going down. But only if you're tough. You got the cojones.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, you're bankrupt. The
What do you
tariffs on guacamole are 300% because of the Trump tariff tax. And the guac on the rock is not going to work. We cannot buy everybody's guac this year. You're going to go bankrupt as your CFO.
You shut your mouth, puss lips.
Sir, I'm trying to...
Clearly, you have lied to me. Clearly, you have lied to me, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, when I asked you, first and foremost, do you feel the mana? And you said yes. Because this right here is telling me that you don't.
I don't
feel
even
the
know
mana.
what the mana is. What are you? I'm not drunk.
Feel the mana.
Are you talking about if I'm drunk? I'm not drunk.
No.
I'm working right now.
Close your
Why
eyes.
would I be drinking?
Close your eyes.
Why am I? No, I'm legitimately afraid
Hey.
right now. There's a person belly dancing and fire. Like, why is your house an amusement park, man?
Do you know why it's like this?
Why? Because you feel...
2 words.
Don't say feel the mana.
Da mana.
Sir?
Yes.
1 word. Broke.
I don't know what that means. Ever since I had $7 in my pocket when I first started in the WWF, which is why I have $7
It
bucks.
doesn't matter what you had in your bank account, sir. You're a broke motherfucker right now. It doesn't matter what you say. Did that work? Did that work? I've been watching your old tapes.
You see that? See that?
You got goose pimples.
Goosebumps right there. That tell me, how do you feel?
I feel great actually.
Do you know what that is?
I
You feel the mana.
Yeah, that's dangerous. It's dangerous for him.
Well, no, it's not dangerous. It's a great advertisement because someone's got to pay for that piece of shit tequila. It's awful.
It's dog shit.
It's absolutely awful.
Why is it so bad?
Let me see if I have. So I used to have this app called Tequila Matchmaker.
What? It's a tequila matchmaker where you like pair tequila with like other tequilas.
Well, you rate it
in the
You rate
neighborhood.
you rate your tequilas.
Oh, okay, like a hot or not sort of situation,
Mhm.
like Facebook back in the day.
But you're rating it because I've had some fantastic tequilas. I'm actually what they call on the app itself a tequila enthusiast.
That's only on the app they call you that?
No, it's
I'm actually
a tequila fanatic.
Oh, okay. So an alcoholic.
I guess.
Yeah. I feel like rating alcohol is kind of like stupid because you're just gonna get it's just getting drunk off of it, right?
First off, don't call me stupid. No.
Yeah, it's just like you're like, like the more you drink it, it's just like, this is fucking great. Like I've done wine tastings and stuff like that before. And it's just like the first one's like, you're like, I remember the first one being like, oh, this is pretty good. And then by the end of the tour, you're just like, these are all fucking good, man. This is the best fucking wine. You're just drunk.
Well,
You're just drunk by the end of it. So like, but to rate these things, it's like, this is the best. It's like, you're just drunk.
oh no, dude, there's so many differences in all of them.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Like
No,
one is like, I taste the vanilla. Okay.
Well, no, that's a real thing. Like
That could also be like from like, the slight little bit of vomit you had
no.
after taking the shot.
Well, it's legitimately, especially with tequilas, like I learned.
Uh-huh.
It's about like the type of soil, what you're gonna get from like, let's say for instance, like they're made in like the agave plants are made in tequila.
Uh-huh.
That's a country or a city in Mexico, and so there's higher ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's lower ground.
Yeah, they treat this like wine sort of thing, and yeah.
So when all the rainwater comes down, the ones at the bottom are gonna be like more fruitier,
Sure.
juicier. Meanwhile, the ones up top are gonna be like really dry.
Really? You've had a
earthy.
juicy tequila.
I actually have.
Okay, so let's go to us going into a tequila tasting. Steve, thanks so much for inviting me. This is really this is a lot of fun. Yeah, this is good.
No, of course.
Oh wow!
Thank you for.
What did you bust out that scarf and you got a notepad and you got a notepad? Wow, you
and my snifter. I drink everything.
I just thought this was going to be like a fun boys weekend. Okay, all right, let's bottoms up, man. Cheers, cheers, bro. Here, should we just take shots or?
No.
Oh. I don't know why you're laughing like this.
Oh.
Why are you're holding your glass with between your fingers like that? What?
It's a proper holding technique for when you're going to bring the snifter up to your nose and then give it a little swish.
I see. Okay. So we just taste it. Okay. So we just taste it.
No, first you want to swish the liquid around the glass and then allow your nose to get the vapors of the scent into your nose. I'm smelling.
Okay.
I smell a. Yes.
I smell. To me, it kind of smells like a little bit of like a Windex, I guess.
Oh, that's
like a.
Perhaps we should refine. When you say Windex, you mean a cooked steel.
A cooked steel. Okay.
And that's interesting to say because this is a Blanco, which means that this is cooked in a steel or copper pot and then directly put into bottles. So it doesn't it never sees any wood. There is no aging. There's no
interesting.
color.
Okay, so it's just my idea of like a Windex chemical smell.
But now you know
that will.
So you don't ever have to use that vernacular.
Said cooked steel
again. Yeah, it is stainless steel.
Your eyes have been closed this whole time you've been talking to me.
Yes,
very pompous. Okay, so
I'm allowing it to enter the nasal passages, and I'm getting.
Honestly, I can't smell it.
I'm getting that it is from a higher. An agave that sits upon the hill.
You can smell where it was on the hill.
I'm getting wood.
I thought you just said it was from steel.
Yes, but like it's woodsy, it's earthy.
It's earthy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting kind of like actually I'm getting a little sick. I'm just reminding me of the time I shit my pants in just outside of the diner on Main.
Dude,
do you remember that?
Do not
remember you puked in the bushes after we had too much Don Julio.
Adam,
you remember that? It smells just like. Is this the same alcohol we had that night?
Yes, it's the same alcohol.
That was crazy.
Adam,
I'm getting like a real sense memory. Remember that?
Yes.
And then you tried to call your ex, and then she wouldn't pick up, and then
I FaceTimed her.
You've tried to FaceTime that shit.
Yes, Adam. I FaceTimed her. She answered. She was with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend farted and said that I did it.
Oh man, that was a good night, man. Oh, this really brings me. This is the same one.
Yes.
I'm actually smelling a little bit of bush in this. I do smell the earthy tone now.
Yes. See.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, speaking of friends.
Yes.
Let's talk about the real thing we're here to talk about today.
Yeah.
We've done enough Cinco de Mayo talk.
Yeah.
Speaking of gathering friends, the thing that's sweeping the internet, 100 men versus one gorilla. Who would win? It's a real head splitter, if you will.
Yeah.
I got to know. What do you think, Steve? Who do you think would win?
You can't simply just ask that question. The question is so...
What do you mean? Yes, I can. I can ask the question.
Where are they fighting?
I can ask the question. It's for you to decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need more information. 100 guys versus what gorilla? What, in space? Like,
sure.
All right. Let's see if we can push the gorilla out in this fucking zero orbit. Like that's
space.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck a space gorilla.
In those space suits. It's 100 normal men. Not space astronauts.
They're astronauts.
No. It's just
they just
fucking Joe Schmoes. Never been out of space before. It's a 100% even playing field for everybody. What's been out of space before?
Oh fuck! Oh shit! I can't stop myself. I'm going right for the button that says "Open Gorilla Cage." Oh shit!
No. They're all just like literally out in space. The spaceship has let them out. There's maybe like a netting, like a dome that'll like keep them in like maybe an area, right? So like they won't like drift off into like the sun, but they're in space. So they're all just floating around, 100 people. So who do you think will win? That's my question.
The fucking gorilla just fucking floating. And everyone's like, oh fuck, what do we do? We can't swim on space. Basically, it would be the gorilla. It'd be like
the gorilla would win, I think, in that case.
Yeah, because if there's no momentum and like basically people are just kind of floating into space, people are just gonna be running into the gorilla, and the gorilla is just it might exhaust itself because it doesn't understand what's happening.
I think it would be like it would try to take off his thing and then probably kill itself.
Yeah. Okay. So you just have to outwait a whole
Wait it out.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
For a space gorilla to kill himself.
Space gorilla is a very funny idea, though. I don't know why that's funny. Space gorilla is
That's
funny.
why I'm saying there needs to be more information. It can't simply be.
I don't know. Let's bring everybody in on what we're talking about. Rolling Stone magazine actually did a great piece on this.
Oh, wow.
I broke it down. So, like I said, this video, this hypothesis of 100 people versus one gorilla has been kind of sweeping the internet. There's been lots of memes. There's been simulations, which we'll get to. But apparently, this has been first proposed on TikTok several years ago. This was the original video.
I'm a shooter, I'm a shooter. Cut blocks on around with the Ruger, headshot.
Just a random guy throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Who little did he know he's about to start one of the biggest debates of all time. The thought experiment galvanizing social media this past week falls into the classic who would win framework of a speculative knockout fight between people and or wild creatures. In this case, the combatants are to one side a group of 100 unspecified men, on the other side a single gorilla, one of those noble herbivores, great apes found in equatorial Africa. Why such a confrontation would ever occur and what the participants may have done to deserve such a fate is irrelevant. The point is to argue the plausibility of either of the humans or the lone silverback prevailing in a battle of brawn. Opinions differ, as you probably guess, and while many have insisted that dozens of mere men stand no chance against a mighty gorilla, it was a contrarian post on X that really kicked this conversation into a higher gear that said, I think 100 people could beat one gorilla. Everybody's just got to be dedicated to that shit. That was wrote by Dream Chasing Mike. Somebody said...
That's how I saw it originally, because I subscribed on Reddit to Black People Twitter.
Yeah.
And that was like a huge thing. Everyone was cracking amazing jokes.
Yeah.
This whole week, like Christina's been really annoyed with me because I will talk to her about it and I'll send her like TikToks on it. Like it is simply just, it's so thought provoking because there's so many different like situations. Why is
a great question.
Why is the 100 men having to fight? Like, so that tells you already that gorilla is mad and people are in danger.
Okay, so let's just keep going here. People are saying, the job market's overcrowded. Fuck y'all. I hope y'all lose. Meanwhile, the encyclopedia posted a 100 men versus gorilla study consisting of people. People are just even Elon Musk is weighing in on this. Mr. Beast even posted a fake YouTube thumbnail saying who wants to participate. 100 men versus gorilla. He
would be the fucking psychopath who puts that together.
And even Elon Musk replied to that. He said, "Sure, what could go wrong?" Even sparking like the news is like asking real scientists about this, which I think is hilarious to me. So we're gonna let's watch this video real quick because it shows some of the clips, some highlights, as well as some of like people have gone to the full simulations. Simulations where it's like, a million Harry Potters versus a million, like 1,000 dinosaurs or something like that. Like, so people have gamed this out.
Have you seen the one that's like 100,000 humans versus 10,000 gorillas? 4 gorillas died.
8 that
Okay, here we go.
no one knew we needed. You might have seen the simulations, the memes by now. 1 gorilla, 100 men. Who would win in a fight? The internet has a lot to say.
Gorillas aren't built for long fights.
Yeah.
They're like sprinters. They explode for about a minute and then they gas out hard.
Man, I'm taking that gorilla. Man, do people know how big them silverback gorillas are?
Surround it, distract it, get on it, you know what I mean?
How are you going to
Get
kill
on
it?
it.
I haven't heard one logical response or explanation because obviously no tools are allowed.
If we have 100 men out there who are willing to die, give me the men.
100 men versus a silverback gorilla. I want to see 100 men versus a critical thought.
So cut to, there's a full-on actual scientist being asked.
Storinsky, I know this is a weird conversation, and I want to say that this is a dumb conversation, and I'm hoping we can talk about way more pressing matters in a second. But can you just settle this for us real quick? Like, if 100 normal, unarmed guys got into a fight with 1 gorilla, how would it go?
Well, it's a very interesting question, and it's been super fun to see how much it has engaged people on the internet. I talk about gorillas all day long, so I love that other people are talking about them as well. I don't think there's a definitive answer, but I have to say that I would.
So what we're seeing is this like full-on PhD, like gorilla studies major.
Fucking watching Grand Theft Auto 6 essentially.
Right next to like fucking like gorilla just murking simulations of humans.
Be on the side of the humans in this case. Gorillas come to this with, a ton of power, all that upper body strength. You can see them here kind of just smashing people right and left. They've got incredible jaw strength. But I think the sheer number of humans.
I just think it's so funny to be like, to ask a doctor to do this. And it's like, tell us about how these freaking gorillas, how they would survive. And he's like, I just love talking about gorillas. By the way, they are endangered. So I just want to keep that. I just want to keep that track. Like,
they should have asked Jane Goodall, It's like,
100 of them are being like, if they are being attacked, just want to let you guys know they are endangered. These are an endangered species. We don't give a shit about that right now.
Imagine like a bunch of fucking kids at the fucking New York Zoo climb down. They're like, we can take this motherfucker on. I know. 6 of us.
God, dude, that's
the next thing.
Right
that's
here.
the next meme culture thing, is that they're gonna be going to the zoos and being like, hey, fuck this gorilla up.
Yeah. So there's this bro guy video that I found that is so funny to me.
We're debating 100 grown men
who first off, he kind of already looks like a gorilla.
Yeah,
he kind of like looks like a gorilla to me. It's
he's
so
got
funny.
a thick neck.
Versus a silverback gorilla. I think it for sure depends on the type of human. Are we talking like
So it's like already leaning into the manosphere part of it.
He's just trying to like say like, if there's 100 me's,
but
you only need 5 me's.
This is my favorite part of this.
100 cloaksies? If we're taking 100 average humans, we're dead. We picking our 100 best? Like, we got to throw John Jones in there.
So the 100 best are UFC fighters,
and not like medal winning wrestlers.
Like UFC fighters. And like the idea that we're gonna do like 100 UFC fighters against a gorilla is just like, you are a fucking bozo, bro. Like, what is he gonna do? Do some takedowns on the gorilla? What is he gonna go fucking sweep the leg on the gorilla?
Do you know who I think?
What are you talking about, bro?
I think
they're gonna fucking choke him out. Like
100 Dale Gribbles. All of them got pockets and they're just constantly throwing sand in the eyes of this gorilla. Someone brought up like, what if we had like Mark Henrys, like 100 Mark Henrys? I was like,
yeah.
Like,
do you mean
sexual chocolate?
Sexual chocolate. Yeah, like a big. That's what I'm thinking.
He was 1996 World's Strongest Man.
Yeah.
That's who you need. You need world's strong. You need.
Yeah.
So someone actually broke this
mass.
down. They're like, we need 20 of the world's strongest men.
We don't need UFC fighters.
You do actually.
No.
Yeah, because you need precision kicks and stuff.
Okay, so
you need Muay Thai fighters. You need like kickboxers. John Jones fits that. That is actually one I would disagree with you on. You need John Jones.
I just love the idea of like this ends up being like a UFC ad. Like, oh, bros, this is why you got to be taking jiu-jitsu classes so you could train to fight a silverback gorilla one day. And this is why it's like this. This is how we get like the manosphere affecting our children somehow, like so you could fight a gorilla. And like what it'll lead to is like some dumb kid being like, guys, there's a gorilla. He's already pretty old at the New York Zoo. I don't think we need 100 of them. We just need like 7 of our best dudes. Let's go.
See, I actually thought, I was thinking like, why don't they do like, they really got to spin it more to get like MAGA guys to realistically fight things in their, like get some of the northern woodsy MAGA to go try and fight a bear. Go get the Everglades Floridian MAGAs to go fight crocs and alligators.
I think they do that on a daily basis. They wake up and do that stuff.
Yeah, but and honestly,
and MAGA's fighting bears just on the down low.
Yeah, they're all deal, dude. I like that. Get all the Midwest MAGAs to go and this is where they can actually do some good. Instead of hunting season with guns, they should try and fight these deer with their hands.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know.
That is a movement, though.
Well, deer hunting is a huge thing, and I'm pro deer hunt because they are a invasive species.
Yeah.
And they migrate, and they're constantly destroying things.
Yeah.
I'm pro that. You get the Texan Mogans to go fight wild hogs. Like,
okay, let me ask you this. So this makes me think this is interesting.
Yeah.
I had to scare off a coyote this week. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
There was a coyote. I was walking my dog. There's a coyote coming. And this thing came straight up to us. Came up to me. I saw him coming and I grabbed my dog and I had to grab him. And he came straight up to us. And I was being like, fuck. I had to be like, I was like saying, fuck off. Fuck. Like I was getting like in its face, getting all big and stuff. It did not. It did not.
Hungry.
It was hungry. It was nighttime. It was hunt mode, right?
Yeah.
And and I had to walk by it in order to like get up through our stairs and stuff. And it made me realize like, I am that dude. I will fucking protect. Like I didn't bitch out. Like I 100% was like, fuck you. I will destroy you. Do not touch my dog.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even, because I remember being like, once I was away from the coyote, I was just like, who the hell was that guy? You know, I was just like looking at TikTok memes like a second ago. You know what I mean? Like I just turned into an animal for a second, right? So that was crazy, right? But it made me realize of like, I would personally destroy that coyote if it like really tried to do that. So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
What is the biggest animal you think you could take on your own?
Ooh.
So a coyote. Do you think you could take a coyote?
Yeah.
Mountain lion. Not like a big one. Like a medium mountain
got
lion.
Me there. But that's a thing.
You don't think you can do a mountain lion?
No, but I also think that you can't, like, I think I could take on an elephant.
You think you could take on an elephant?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know why. They just look slow.
So you think you just be able to like rope a dope it?
I'm gonna fight dirty. I'm gonna get on the ground. I'm gonna stomp on its leg so it bends inward. They're like,
I think you would get. I don't.
They might trample me though. That's a risk.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I take it back.
They're very fast.
I think I could take out a Komodo dragon.
Okay. Yeah. What's to be afraid of? Komodo dragons are dangerous.
A panther.
Yeah, panther would be fucked up.
Yeah,
I think a coyote is the biggest I would be willing to take on my own.
Yeah.
A wolf, maybe. If it's a dire wolf, no.
Are those a thing?
Yeah.
Or
those are
real.
real. They literally just brought them back. Like literally just brought them back. But like a big massive wolf, like one wolf, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm scared at that point.
I think anything with like a canine without claws, I think I could probably take.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't have claws, I could probably fuck it up.
Or teeth.
No, teeth. I have arms. I have thumbs. With claws, it would fuck me up.
I kept dying on Modern Warfare 2 from the dogs.
Yeah, but
because I wouldn't get there fast enough to.
Yeah, but you don't have control of your legs. That's like those are joysticks. It's your thumbs versus a dog.
I trust the game character more than I trust myself.
But that's your thumbs versus a dog, dude.
Yeah.
That's not your whole body. You could throw your shoulders. You could be like, that's when you can sweep the leg, dude. That's when your like ground and pound happens, man.
All right.
Your UFC skills going.
Bring your dog up. We'll see. We'll see if I can take it on.
Yeah, dude, it was scary, man. I did I saved my dog's life.
You're so brave.
I know, man. I'm fucking brave.
See, this is why I gotta be a city guy, dude. I can't be fucking around with them coyotes.
I know, but I do think it's like hilarious to me of like, this is an endangered species, and we're like actively complaining. Yeah. We're actively debating on how we would kill these things.
Now like, it's like now it's gonna become a thing. It's like, how many people do you think you need to kill a panda?
Yeah, like Steve Irwin's ghost just being like, "Hey guys, maybe we don't do this." But I do think it's like, what if there's like a council meeting of gorillas being like, meeting here, me tank, human, try fight us 100 at a time. Very serious.
Tank. Me forgot to write down minutes.
Okay, but please write down minutes. Thank you.
This is what day is this?
It is the year of our Lord 5,700.
Okay.
We've been a society far longer than humans because we never evolved.
We need Gregorian calendar date for our minutes.
Gorilla Gorian calendar. You mean? Anyway, obviously our people are we're very low on people.
Ooh.
There's some. Hey, is that Tim Allen? Get Tim Allen out of here.
Tim Allen is not invited no more.
Tim Allen, get out of here. Get out of here. Tim Allen's the Jane Goodall of. He's been studying with him ever since I got arrested for selling cocaine. I've been living with you guys.
Ever since Jungle to Jungle. He thinks he's one of us.
Anyways, we're threatened by man. They're currently strategizing on how to kill us by bringing a small army. They've been, not only are they destroying and burning down our homes, but they're trying to build a small army to attack a single one of us. What are we going to do?
This is conversation for Kupchak.
Kupchak?
Kupchak.
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 Kupchak. We get a tribal.
Hello there. Oh, someone called on me. Ooh. What seems to be the situation?
We see a very flamboyant gorilla.
What seems to be the situation?
Kupchak, you're so smart and you wear the shiniest of clothes. You are obviously our leader. How do you get your amazing shiny clothes? We worship you. We worship you. Kupchak.
Oh, no. You're gassing me up. Surely this is not what you brought me out of doing my yoga lattes for.
Kupchak, the humans are trying to attack us. They are debating it worldwide, some say. What do you think we should do?
Who? A bunch of ideas come to mind.
What kind of ideas, Kupchak?
We fight back.
We fight back?
But in a way that makes sense. Because most humans are very homophobic. So
Homo sapien phobic.
Homo sapien phobic. So if we are erect and we come at them crotch forward, they will say, "Oh no, that's gay," and then run away. And then,
wait, hold on, Kupchak.
Non-violent.
You're saying
defense.
When we fight them, when they come after us, we should get erect.
Yes.
With our penises.
Yes.
And then should we try to tear them apart and rip them and destroy their faces and break their faces down?
No, we blow kisses.
We blow kisses.
Yes, and then, ooh, this is even spicier because not all of us are men. There are some women apes.
Well, of course, yes.
What they will do, this is very good because they do not have, penises that they can get erect. Yeah. So what we do is we construct Subaru Outbacks and then
they will get
Subaru Outback. What?
Yes. Oh, Jane Goodall drives one. So
yeah. Jane, we love Jane. We love Jane. We love Jane.
she drives one though.
Yeah.
No judgment. No judgment.
No judgment. No judgment.
We know she's married.
Yeah.
Beautiful man.
Oh, Coach
Oh,
Chuck, isn't a good idea, Coach Chuck? We all know it's a good idea. It's me. I don't think it's me, Roger.
oh, God damn it, Roger.
I challenge your alpha male status. I think I have the shiniest things of the gorillas.
Well, bitch, name the song. Name the song. Whoa.
Hold on, let me just jack my penis real quick.
He just went somewhere different than what I was thinking. Shout out to the gorillas.
Shout out to gorillas. They are endangered, guys. We shouldn't be trying to fight them.
Yeah, would you never fight a gorilla?
Would I never fight a gorilla?
Yeah.
If it was attacked, I honestly would run. Are you kidding me? Those things are. I would try to pretend I'm its baby. I think. I'd be like, mama.
You're like, I'm a guy. He just smashes your skull.
Honestly, I honestly would wonder what it would like to be torn apart by a gorilla.
Arm first, leg first, head first. What do you think?
I don't know, man. Probably arm, right? Probably like eyeballs, right? Like you just rip my face off.
I don't think you feel anything.
No, I think it'd be just like.
Because like
it'd be like so adrenaline and then just bleeding down.
Yeah,
right?
if you're lucky, he down B smashes you like Donkey Kong. And
yeah, my neck gets broken immediately and I just die.
Yeah,
I would be lucky, I guess. How would you want to die by a gorilla?
I would like to be killed with kindness. I want the gorilla to be nice to me.
Blow some kisses at you. We've come to the end of our show here, Stevie Weeby Kakapipi.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to plug for for this week of Cinco de Mayo?
Christina at Mija's Bake Shop on Instagram. She's doing a Mother's Day thing. So if you want a bouquet made of conchas.
Oh.
Or horchata tres leches cake. Or a bento cake, like a little 2-person cake that's like a heart. She's making special orders that will be available. And she's at the Wellington Square Market, Farmers Market, every other Sunday.
Cool, man.
So, yeah.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious. Can't wait for you to finally bring some of those over here for me to eat. But one day...
Her kitchen's closed on the days that we get together.
Yeah. Could almost like you guys don't want to feed me or something. But anyways, speaking of feed, I need for you guys to check on my Instagram feed because I officially, as of today, am releasing my tickets to my one-man show. Yes, Messy Ass, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Let me give you a little synopsis of the show. I'm very, very excited, y'all. It's a great show. I've been working on it for a year, pretty much. I have been putting my heart and soul into this thing. I'm so freaking excited. I'm over at the Yard. It's part of the Hollywood Fringe Festival. And the show is essentially, it's about my messy ass family. It's called Messy Ass because people always say my last name wrong. But it's also ironically right because I am talking about my messy ass family lineage. From conquistadors to my family losing all of our land in a card game. I literally trace all of the funny and unlucky stories of the messy ass clan as I'm getting sober, and I get lucky enough to work for the most powerful man in Hollywood. So it's like lots of storytelling and literally some insider kind of gossipy sort of stuff, and ultimately about how you can change your life for the better. That's what kind of all it's about. But it's a stand-up show, all the good stuff. The artwork is amazing. Shout out to Moy. She was amazing. She did the artwork for the That Was Wild logo here.
Oh, that's cool.
Shout out to Ian for the amazing picture here. I'm very, very excited. Thank you, The Yard, for hosting me. I have 6 shows in June.
That's cute.
Yeah. So please, everybody, buy your tickets now if you are at all a fan of me. If you're at all have seen some of my stand-up, it's some of the stuff I've been working on in this last year has been in there. I'm doing stuff about my family being kind of like a pro wrestling sort of family. Yeah. I'm talking about my rock bottom story, which involved me blacking out in front of my wife's family and kind of just going there. There's music, there's sketches, and it's a little bilingual. So yeah. So please,
Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, speaking of Cinco de Mayo. So please go check it out. And very coincidental for the messy ass stuff. It's Cinco de Mayo, so I kind of embrace my Spanish and Mexican heritage and all this. So please, everybody, go check the link. It's in the description of this podcast. Please go check it out. I'm very, very excited. I'm going to be plugging the crap out of it. So it's the thing I've been working on the most over the last year. And I'm very excited for y'all to see it. So please go check it out. But without further ado, we're going to end the show right now. We're going to look down the barrel of this camera right now and say, that was wild. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That was wild.
It's time to get wild.